Hey guys, Shriiiii here. So as you all know that I have been learning HTML and CSS from past 2 months right now, and I have made a project earlier and posted its video, and it was a small service page project, and it was literally simple. And I don't know what magic just happened with me, but it gained a lot of views. I mean, that was literally unusual for my channel because this was the huge number of views I've gained in so many days. All right, and most of the views were coming from the search results, and that was more surprising, right? Browsing. And so I felt like I have to make another video, and in this video today we are gonna make another service page, but we're gonna slightly modify it. All right, we will add an about page and service page differently, and also we will animate its when you'll open the web page, it will show a small animation, slide in or something like that. All right, and yeah, this is going to be a little bit professional, and slowly we'll get more into more professional ways. So yeah, let's begin.
So guys, in this video, I'm going to start coding from the HTML itself, alright? So first of all, as you can see, I've opened the Visual Studio Codes, and first of all, I'm going to make a file, okay? And as you can see, this was our last file, menu.html and styles.css, but this time we're gonna have a new name, and we're gonna name it, for an example, let's keep a sample, alright? Sample.html. That would be more likely because it's just a sample page, not an official page. So here you can see I've made a file named as sample.html, and next I'm going to make a file named as sample.css. All right, here we go. And yeah, it's made. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate those two into two different slides. All right, so I can do both of them simultaneously, but to not confuse you, first I will be doing HTML, and side by side I will be doing CSS. All right, so okay, let's begin. First, as we all know, we have to type a doc type HTML, and it is always the beginner of the codes, of the HTML codes. All right, now before this, let me tell you, see, writing an HTML code is really easy, alright? All you have to do is understand the properties of those commands. But what's important is how you plan your web page to be, alright? How you plan it accordingly, you have to write it, alright? So first of all, you have to plan something on a piece of paper or anywhere you are doing it, alright? First plan the structure of the web page, and then after type all these codes accordingly, where you have to put the container, where you have to write the contents, where you have to put the headings, all those things, alright? Sort it out beforehand, so that it would be really helpful to write a code faster and even faster. As you can see, I'm also modifying these codes according to my own ideas that are emerging. Now, finally, as you can see right here, I have wrote all my HTML codes, alright, sample.html codes. And now I'm gonna show you how it looks before CSS, and I'm gonna run it right here. We're gonna choose the Chrome, and here it is. As you can see, it looks dead. All right, there's no color, there's no specifications, there's nothing in this. It's just dead. Now we're gonna start writing the CSS codes. All right, and yeah, before writing CSS code, you have to make sure you are relating those codes to your HTML file, all right? Or else you can't just write random bullshit in your CSS codes. You have to relate all the things according to the HTML file, what you have wrote, what you have mentioned in it. And that's why, as you can see, the classes I have mentioned as container, I'm using as in CSS, I'm using a dot container, and under that I'm inputting all the properties and all the commands. See, writing these codes are completely easy. What you have to do is understand their properties and how to use them. All right, remember this is the most important. And as you can see, we are in the middle of these codes, and let me show you what it initially looks like. All right, wait, let me just run it and show you. The animation isn't done yet, but this is what the raw page looks like, all right, without any animation. Right now the animation aren't showing. We have to put specific commands for the animation to run. All right, and here you can see we are at our dot content box, And now we have to write our footer. Yep. Right. See, now we have started adding our animations, the keyframe animations of fade in and slide in. This will actually portray those animations which we have mentioned above. All right. So these are really important. You have to remember these. So finally guys, our codes are over, and this is all we have wrote. This is really simple for me, for not for me actually, anyone can write it. It is the HTML code is around 56 lines and the CSS is around 84. CSS is always greater than HTML codes. It always takes much more spaces. And now we're gonna run it. Let's go. Yeah, so this is how our page looks like. But let me remind you again, this is raw. Alright, this is also a raw sample of it. You can modify it according to yourself. You can add any image to the background, you can add any other any video to the background, anything. And you can also change its font styles. There's many modifications that you can do to this codes. Alright, and this is completely raw page. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some little modifications, just minute modifications, not much, and show you again. All right, let's go. So guys, as you can see, I have modified it a little bit by adding the font size to 80px. All right, and down here we have changed the contain box RGBA lightings, and then added a background image and changed its size to cover. All right, now I'm going to show you what is the final, how the final result looks like. Let me run it right now. Yeah, voila, this is the final piece I have created. You can modify it according to you. All right, you know, the website designing is all about your own ideas and modifications. All right, you can do many great things from it. This is just a simple illustration done by me. You can also add some more specifications to it, more details to it. All right, but for me this is all I had. And yeah, Shriiiii space. Comment down below how is it and what more modifications I can do to this particular website. All right.
Ta-da! So that was our service page. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you loved it, and if you liked it, just comment how it is. All right, I want your suggestions if I need to make it more better. Well, I will be putting more videos to make it more professional day by day. All right, don't worry. And in the next video we're gonna discuss about the topics how we can use AI in coding. All right, if it's HTML CSS or C or Java or Python, any language you use, how you can make it more better using AI. All right. And also, I had mentioned in my last video that I have put in all the coding files in GitHub, but for some reason the link didn't appear in the description, so I had to ultimately exclude it. But in this video, I have posted these codes, I mean this project's code, in the G drive, and you can easily access it. All right, it's in file format, and you will get it all right. So I guess this is all for today's video, and I hope you like it. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel, and comment what next project I should do related to HTML and CSS. Alright, so that is it for today, guys. Meet you in the next video.